It's alleged that a container with more than 1.5 million rounds of ammunition was looted from the Mombeni industrial area in Durban. The Democratic Alliance has questioned Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee about this. Let's speak to DA MP Andrew Whitfield, who joins me now on the line. Andrew, thank you so much for making time. So 1.5 million rounds of ammunition looted. What explanation has the police given?
Well, thanks, Clement. So in the Portfolio Committee meeting today, I challenged SAPS to provide us with as much information as they possibly can about these very serious allegations, and they confirmed in the meeting that it was in fact true that 1.5 million rounds of ammunition were stolen from an industrial park in Durban, and that this shipment is alleged to have been destined for the South African Defence Force. Now, what we are disappointed in is the fact that the South African Police Service did not take the opportunity to fully brief us on the potential involvement of the South African Police Service itself, because it is understood that this shipment, as you could understand, was under heavy protection by the South African Police Service, given the nature of the shipment, as well as the context in which we find ourselves now. You can imagine the impact of 1.5 million rounds of ammunition finding its way into the conflict that we've seen over the last week, as well as the possible links to state officials and certainly former state officials who've been involved in coordinating this violent unrest.
Yeah. What were the circumstances? When did the looting happen? And are there any links to the crisis that we saw unfold in the country over the last week?
Well, it's alleged to have unfolded about 48 hours ago, around Tuesday night, early hours of Wednesday morning. Becky Pele has confirmed that 10,000 rounds were found, but obviously, you know, that's by far the minority of the ammunition that is out there on the streets and still not been retrieved. It's alleged that the shipment was actually destined for Cape Town, which begs the question why it ended up in Durban. And so there are many more questions at this point, Clement, that SAPS just doesn't seem to be prepared to answer. And so I've written to the National Police Commissioner. I've asked for more information, more details, so that we can try to sort of raise the alarm on this matter and get SAPS to treat it as a priority. I have no doubt that if you look at the context in which we find ourselves, that this disappearing act of this container of ammunition is linked to the unrest that we are facing, and I fear that this amount of ammunition